First, the card, the voter's card is a property of the ECZ. All right? And also that giving out a voter's card is a crime. Giving a voter's card is a crime. Collecting is also a crime. So we want those two people to be brought before the commission, so that now the law can take its course. If you have those, bring them. Those who have given, and those who have collected. We want the law to take its course. So it's good to do it faster, because elections are just by the court. I hope I've answered.
Yes, so we're coming for questions. You can react on that.
Okay, thank you. So that's a follow-up question.
Yes.
Please go ahead.
When commission, very good answer. Very good and nice answer. We came before ECZ. We were advised to channel it through conflict resolution management committee. And those people were brought in.
Those who gave.
Yes.
And they were not arrested.
No. And those people who collected voters' cards are not arrested. The letter is there, it is public domain, and we complained this through conflict management. And one of the representatives in the meeting through Zambia Police was there. So today, now demanding we bring back. Are we serious in what we are doing as a commission? Or maybe it's just a job you want to portray to the Zambian people that your job is professionalism to what you are doing. There is no professionalism in that answer.
You have brought a question.
Yes.
It's a criminal offense. Have you reported that to the police?
Yes.
The police were here.
No. That's conflict. Wait.
Let's give each other.
Conflict management is for amicable solution of dispute. That's the role of who? Conflict. A criminal offense goes straight to the police, so that the police persons can now take charge. Did you do that?
Yes.
Take these people to the police
Yes.
to open a docket?
Yes.
Did they open a docket?
No, they refused. They said go to conflict. Matters dealing with the elections should be reported to ECZ. This was the officer in charge answered. And it is there, I have a record on this one. I wrote it.
So you want those who gave to be arrested?
Yes.
Yes.
And also those who
Yes.
And
those who are
the problem is that the figures are very significant. It's not, we're not talking of maybe 10, 15. No. And we are very much worried. I don't know how this is going to proceed with such numbers. We can go on the ground tomorrow so that you verify. Because everywhere you go, I was in Lusaka when I came, we went to about 3 places. Yeah, the figures are very high.
Commissioner, we have done all those processes. And it's very unfortunate that today we receive it's a criminal offense. Whilst the same Zambia police is refusing, it is matters belonging to Electoral Commission because it involves electoral process. So to whom do you want us to
report?
report?
The resolution at the conflict management?
There is the resolution, I think you ask conflict to read.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
That's a moment. Thank you. Just to buttress what the commissioner is saying. Please, you have to understand, the role of the conflict management, the district conflict management committee in this case. The committee attends to minor electoral disputes. And they are resolved through mediation. Okay, so these offenses are such that you come to the table like we are sitting here and resolve them, and they end there. Now, anything that has to do with when they border on the criminal side, that committee has no powers whatsoever to deal with such matter. So if the committee advised you to go to the police, they were doing the right thing. Remember, there is a police officer who's who's a member of the conflict, committee.
Yes.
So they were right to tell you, okay, this matter is not for that committee. Please take it to the police. That's why the commission was saying, did you take it to the police? And you are saying yes. At that point, once the offense moves off from the electoral process, it is now with the state police. It's a different matter. It's away from the commission, because it will be handled now at a different level, which is at state police level. So really, that is how the issues are and how we attend to them. If it was a matter that was within, it was a minor matter, and within, the ambit of the conflict committee, they could have attended to that matter amicably. So if it's gone away from the committee, then it's difficult for the commission to start answering something that is gone to the police.
Yeah, it's a bit dicey, because as he was reporting, this started from here, and they were referred to the police.
Yes.
And the police referred them back to the committee.
No. That's what I'm saying. You have to know your rights as well and the process.
No, we
So
discussed. Sorry, sir.
You cannot bring it back when they've referred it to the police. You should have insisted with the police that no, we want it dealt here.
No, sir. It was myself, I brought in those people.
Yes.
First, before writing the conflict management social committee, we went to the police. The officer in charge was there. Although I don't want to mention names, but if I can mention names, you would feel to mention them to bring me in here. You will say they came to Zambia police. We reported this matter. And when we reported, he said, matters to do with the election like this, collection of voters card, is an electoral process. And according to electoral process 35, down there, it amounts to criminal offense.
Okay.
Let me, one, we are here to sort out the issue. This is a serious matter. It's not a drama matter. It involves elections. After that, we followed the channel. We wrote it through conflict resolution management committee. We sat down, and what we resolved, they said, those people should bring the voters' cards back. Upon admitting, they admitted here, and it is written. Now, we are saying, as ECZ, what are you doing to that report? Have you taken action?
In fact, sir, maybe to just finish off,
Yes.
how are you going to help the process? How are we going to go forward now from here? What next? I think that is what the House would want to hear. What is going to be your role? You have heard this. I know you heard about this. But today, officially, we have informed you. Okay. So what is your next step?
Okay. First and foremost, I think as stakeholders, we have to understand that the commission is not an investigative wing. Okay? We do not carry out investigation because we don't have that capability of investigating anything, and that is why we have that committee, the conflict committee. Now, in my view, you shouldn't have gone to the police in the first instance. Because it is an electoral matter, you should have come to the committee. Because I thought that you had started with the committee. Now you are saying you had gone to the police, then the police now threw you back to the committee. Had you come to the committee first, it would have been a good start, because you would have been advised that, fine, whatever process it was, they did well to try to mediate it. That was via mediation, okay? Can you bring back, they admitted those people, isn't it? Mm-hmm. Can you bring back the cards? Okay. And it ended there. Now, these people didn't bring back the cards. Mm-hmm. Did you get back the committee?
To make a follow-up.
To make a follow-up that the people who said yes, now they're not bringing.
They said they will call us.
Yes, I think that
They said they will call us. And up to date, up to date. They haven't called us. That's what we're finding out. We're finding out from you. We haven't been called because we were promised we'll call you back.
Okay, that's what I'm saying here. Because you are dealing with the committee, remember. Issues are still with the committee has the right fora to solve your problem. That's the commission too. You don't separate the committee from the commission. Okay, we are the same organization. So what I'm saying now is I'm just trying to make you follow through, and connect the dots. So I feel that you should have, when you saw that they were not calling you, you should have gone back to that committee and say, what is it? What are you still doing about it? You are not calling us. So that you engage you could have engaged the committee and then seek, for a solution to the matter. But because you didn't follow through, now it looks like it's a stalemate, when in fact it's not a stalemate yet. They could have found a solution to this. Beyond which, of course, you had the legal right to go to the police now and report those individuals.
Okay. So, yes.
Yeah, thank you so much. Since we are all here for the same purpose, I would like clarifications about these collecting voters' cards. Because it's possible it might be an issue of how did they reach that situation of knowing that voters' cards were collected. Maybe it's an issue of them going there to collect cards. Maybe the voters were protecting their cards to say, not illegal or nothing. Or maybe it's an issue of... Can I finish? No, I gave you time. Can we respect each other here? Can we respect each other? You are not the only ones attending this meeting.
I mean, we put up...
I gave you time.
Okay, thank you.
Mr. Mare, let him finish. We also listen. We want to resolve it.
We need to reach a consensus here.
Yes.
So, from what I heard from the EC is that they directed to say, when you find that voters' cards have been collected, you bring the culprit and the card. You bring those two for the police to act. So from what I hear here, I heard that you only brought those that were getting out. Where were the other ones? So it's very possible, because we're not going to sit here and get rumors. It's very possible that those voters were protecting their cards to say, okay, thank
you so much. There's a hand because
yeah, and maybe the criminal procedure, maybe the police can give. Who is the complainant? Is it the one who lost the card?
The owner.
They have gone to police to complain.
Yes.
So the police have a docket of those.
No, they
complaints.
refused.
No, I mean, who is complaining? Because you said there are many, isn't it?
Yes.
So we have 1,000 that have come to the police.
Yeah, if to bring them,
complain.
then bring them right now.
No.
He said 17,000.
17,000 that have gone to the police.
Not going. They are complaining.
What we are saying here is, how is this resolved? I've said it's a criminal offense, isn't it?
Yes.
And the criminal offense is that me, the complainant, must go to the police to say they have grabbed my card.
Yes.
I want you to act. And that's why I'm asking, did they go the 17,000 to police to say they have grabbed the 17,000, we are here? Or somebody, a third party is complaining on behalf of those?
Commissioner, so let me answer. It's more like you. You are representing ECZ. We have got people who we are representing. They brought a complaint to us to say our cards have been confiscated, and those people were brought for. Now, when we took that issue to the police, they said, no, we cannot act unless we get instruction from conflict management.
So the mistake the police made was not to arrest you.
Yes.
So you want them to be arrested.
So now what you are saying
Your
is,
people want them to be arrested.
yes,
That's what
which
you're saying.
people?
You said your people
The ones that you got.
told you
Yes.
that they got their clothes. Because they were, I think they were not grabbed, didn't they? They gave willing.
Yes. We
And
don't know if it's-
those are your people. Eh?
Yeah.
And if they are 17,000, they gave. So you want your people to be arrested by police.
It's wrong.
Should we now tell the police to go and arrest those?
Yes, it's wrong.
Okay. That's fine. So we are resolving that the police should move in.
Yes.
Maybe I will stand there and go chinyanje.
Yes.
Maybe mami, I want meeting guy makama
When someone is speaking, put your hands down.
abantu bagambati baja abantu bamangiro tikulupira kuti swazangala base mfuti bulo complain kuli twandi batu matimangira ba officer bachani ba commissioner nipemba kuti mwani wakambira brother batu kaja kuti baja abantu bana bulo complain kuli wewe manendo kuba mnaendo wa complain on behalf ya bebe simameni manje bebe ngati beve baziba na muloma bino wakambira ati naye bafuna kumangira baleke nende bachite complain beka so that bengali ndize independent otherwise imo bakabamanga abantu banu ati I believe ndiye voters naye mani mucheteke bakabamanga futi kusadi kwa mizankala ndozi so 20% ko we moment ngaidini nyire chemushimushi. I think I don't know why we are going round circles. I've asked the commission to say that we have heard the complaint from us. We are not, I mean, we are elderly people. Yeah. We can't just create this story. There are so many parties here. Ask other parties. Maybe we are just looking at let me finish. Hello. Go ahead. There are other parties here. 70,000.
We can give you just a simple analysis. Commission.
Can I finish?
Maybe someone should be speaking for the chair.
Thank you. That's what I want.
You know, we are so many parties here. It's not just maybe NCP or whatever. So what we should do, I was asking to say, how best can we resolve this issue? And that is why we are here.
Yeah.
And sorry, this same political party liaison meeting, I think as we are saying it, Commissioner, let this start much earlier, not leaving it up to the very end, the last 2 days as you are putting it. Because some of these issues, they should have been sorted out. Because now we only have 3 days or 4 days. So that's how I was asking to say, how best can you help us so that people are given the card? Because yes, we could have done citizen arrest, it's very possible. And we can do that. But I know what that will bring. It will bring a lot of chaos, and we are not prepared for that. Lumezi is very peaceful, sir. So how can you haven't answered my question. How best can you help us so that our people get back the voters card? Simple.
Thank you, General. Let's get two so that we can close. Otherwise, we're speaking around the same thing. So,
Yeah, we're just going.
Thank you, Mr. Mwale. So just give your feedback or question so that the commission can respond and we can reach a resolution. Thank you.
Protocols observed. May I speak on this issue because I was part of the conflict committee. We stood as UP.
Say who you are, sir.
My name is Onani Zimba from UPND.
Are you part of the committee?
I was one of the party officials called to the committee.
Oh, okay.
So we stood as UPND as the accused people of having collected, they brought a list of 12 people, 12 names, not the numbers that they are talking about. That one would be a new issue if they are those numbers. So we are talking of the 12. And they claimed to have brought the witnesses to this room. And of those witnesses that appeared here, there were only 3 people. The rest did not come here. What was resolved? Us as UPND being the accused, we said, okay, we cannot agree or refuse to say this has happened in the community. But for the sake of resolving it, forward us the names of the people that were collecting these cards. And I requested that they send to me direct. Then the committee said they should send those names of the people that collected the card to the Conflict Management Committee Secretary, of which up to now, those names have not been sent. So what should we conclude? It was a fake thing. Until they produce, until they send us the names and we verify if those people that collected those things are UPND members. We said, if it happened, we'll give back the cards. And take action.
Okay.
We wanted it solved. So let them not say we agreed to say we collected the cards.
Thank
No.
you. Thank you. I think the point has been heard. and all parties have been heard, Commissioner. The concern is the same,
Yes.
so maybe you can just guide us on how we can proceed.
Yes. I think just to say this, that thank you very much to all of you. I think the complaint has been heard, but I still want to remind you of what I said, just when I was opening, that this meeting is not the District Conflict Management Committee. Why I said that is because this sitting here cannot resolve conflict, and it's not meant to resolve any conflict, because there are no conflict experts here. But we still gave you the platform so that we could hear, your case, and you are seeking on what kind of advice we can give you. I think I just want to repeat what I said, that to me, it seems like you did not exhaust the process. You engaged the District Conflict Management Committee, but you didn't make a follow-up. How I wish that could have been the case, so that you could seek for answers from the committee. So it's my view that even the secretary to that committee, the DO. The DO is just right here. You could demand that you want to see the committee via the DO. You could sit even in the night tonight if you wish, or tomorrow morning, or whatever you might agree, and restart the talks so that you are able to resolve the matter. Now, remember that in any conflict, and you want to present a conflict, please, you must have concrete evidence, okay, to show that this is the case, and make a case out of that. So, on the other end, if you have reported to the police, like I said, immediately it goes, and the manner of the offense, even the District Conflict Management Committee might not resolve that kind of matter if it's criminal. They will still refer you back to the police. Please remember that. Now, once it goes to the police, at that point, we cannot, comment, we cannot say anything, because the police are able now to investigate the matter fully and, bring the culprits to book if it has to take that route. So our advice is that re-engage, the conflict committee again. You still got time. You still got about 3 days of campaigns, and see if you can seek for clarity from the committee. If it has gone to the police, I think you will have to wait, because you see why we have the conflict committee is that you are able to resolve matters quickly. When you take to the police, when you take it to the legal system, it takes time. You might not seek the redress or the answers to your issue in the time frame that you want. Because they have to investigate, they have to open a docket, they have to investigate, gather the evidence. That might not be tomorrow or next week. It will be well after the elections are done. Okay? That's why that committee now is there to sit quickly to resolve any minor electoral issue. So I still would advise that, please, Mr. Mwale, just find it yourself, re-engage that committee and demand for answers from them. If they're going to refer to the police, again, remember, it's another process. But did you hear what is your name, sir?
Zimba.
Mr. Zimba? You hear Mr. Zimba, who was also called by the committee, and that issues are still hanging. You still have to go back, but you haven't gone back with names and things like that. So, Mr. Mwale, go back to the committee. I am sure we shall resolve this matter.